I have to quote Keith Richards. Whenever he goes on and he strikes the first chords and he has the band getting into the groove behind him, it's just a sense of levitation. The music can lift you up, basically, and I can really relate to that. I was attracted by this world, basically, since I was a kid. The question wasn't so much what I was going to do, the question was how I would get it going. And so, yeah, I can confidently say that music has been with me all my life. First and foremost, I'm making my music for myself. By the time I finish a musical piece, this little sonic landscape, I feel fully rewarded already because of the joy I've been getting in the process of making it. I think ultimately my sound is somewhere in between house and techno. It's driven by a straight bass drum and it's driven by the groove that comes with it. I'm also very much into melodies and about harmonies and about creating small musical worlds on top of the basic groove. My favorite part about making music, there's a lot of joy in the first steps, of course, and just playing something, having a sequence on the modular synthesizer, listening to some sort of drum sound and getting inspired by it. I really like this meditative phase of just doing the final touches to it. Maybe the most important lesson for a sound engineer to learn to begin with, when to do something and learn when not to do something. And it's also part of this whole holistic view that I have on record making. I'm really into instruments and I'm really into capturing the sound of instruments and leaving the raw, direct power of them as untouched as possible, because this oftentimes is more impactful, more emotional also than something that has been filtered down too much. An important part of my sound, both live and at the studio, is a certain reverb, which we are going to focus on today. Completely dry sounds in nature don't exist. They almost don't exist. And then on the other side, wet sound is almost everything that you're hearing. Even my voice right now, even though I'm sitting in my studio, which has acoustic treatment, so it's a fairly controlled sound, but still there is a little bit of something to the sound. And this is what makes a sound feel natural and alive and being a part of a greater surrounding. And this is what we are recreating with reverbs in the studio when we have completely dry sources to begin with. This is one of the reasons why it's also very important to make it a part of music. You use reverbs and rooms and spaces to create a sense of width and depth and separation in the mix. But there's also a more creative way of using reverbs where you just make them a part of whatever you're doing and where they might even sound unnatural if it's the right thing to do.